weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a major league debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now, but no matter how he performs today, it should be fun to see how he develops and if he can establish himself as a solid big leaguer moving forward.
Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So here is Tim LaCastro, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Row, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And now, David Peralta, lifetime in this matchup. He's only 2 for 10. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fouled off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second.
Into the box, Tucupita Marcano. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Hit softly on the ground to first. He's right there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third.
So here's Will Myers. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's only 2 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Padres down in order. And this is still a nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ketel Marte. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit down the third baseline. Swing and a liner. And a base hit. The first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks.
Batting fifth. The first baseman.
In now, Christian Walker. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, and there he goes towards second as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll hold it second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him. The pause and the 0-2.
Hey,
swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
No score. なかった。
Here's Manny Machado now. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's batting at a 385 clip. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air
これはちょっと詰まった当たりかな。そうやね。
Peralta is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just 1 pitch.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now here's the first offering. Pulls this one in
こ
the
れ
air
は
out to
強
left.
心だけど
After it
届
is
かないか
Peralta.
届かないレフ
He
トフライ
gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3.
角度的には良かったんだけど
Ready now for the
ね。
Diamondbacks. Luke Weaver. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. Around first, digging for 2.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Tim LeCastro will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now this one skips in for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So now here is Nick Ahmed looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on the way. The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
David Peralta is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning.
いやでも犠牲フライでちょっと1点取られてました。
And no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Arizona's on top, 1-0. That'll bring up Austin Nola. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. There is Ahmed. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Jurickson Profar. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Nola on at first, nobody out. 2-0 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Calhoun on the run. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Striding in is Chris Paddock. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 down.
バントでもしときゃよかったか。
So stepping in is Jake Cronenworth. Trying here to block the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
止めたと思ったけど。
Into the corner and slicing foul.
入れちゃうんだよね。やってますよ、もう。
Just had him out front, just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Payoff pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Tori Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the AB now. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
えっちらぼっちらブルペン投げさせておこうか。フォーマット。ピッチャーはね、それなりに充実はしてるんですが。
And 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
球数が多いね、やっぱりね。
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he punches out another one, making 9 for the ball game.
高めよりか少し真ん中寄りの球なんですけど、空振ってくるだからよしというところ。
He's looking really sharp right now.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're up. Ready now is Tucupita Marcano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
That's shortstop, Tucupita.
Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Marcano has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Into the box, Trent Grisham. In the dirt here. Machado stands at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A swing and a drive sent out.
いいとこなんだけど、どうですかこれ。いったホームラン、ありがとうございます。やった。おお、ギリギリ入ったぞ。ツーランホームランで逆転でございます。4回の裏です。いや、これは嬉しい。今のは行ったか行ってないかっていうちょっとで今、1点入るかなっていうレベルだったんだけどね、うまいこと持っていってくれました。いやー、いい、ありがとうございます。
Standing in now, Jorge Ona. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
交代しないんだ。大丈夫か。
To the plate now, Austin Nova. Hard on the ground
ここはセカンドゴロ。
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the
セ
inning.
カンドゴロじゃショートゴロや、すみません。 さあね、ホームラン出ましたということで、ありがとうございます。ツーランホームラン。これで逆転でございます。
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun. First pitch on its way.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's 1-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Next to dig in, Stephen Vogt struck out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
まあいいな。
3-0 now.
いやお前ふざけんな。
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all day long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Now a bunt attempt here. A toss behind the back. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate is Tim LeCastro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 2-1.
さあここは投げ切ってくれたんでね。助かった。
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jurickson Profar.
The first baseman, Jurickson.
Pitch on the way.
Oh, さあこの辺から捉えていきたいね、もうボールを。言ってる日からなかなか当たらない。
2-1.
The count is 2-1.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now back.
So the next at bat will be Chris Paddock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
ここヒットが欲しいね。
Fernando Tatis Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr.
He's set and the pitch.
No, that's low.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Profar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hangs on him a bit.
さあ、いい当たりだぞ、これは。音が変わった。入った、ホームラン。ありがとうございます。おーっと、パッカーン、言うたで、今。
So a two-run shot to left center, second home run early in the year, and the Padres have made it a 4-1
同じような
game.
チェンジアップだったと思う。高めのね。今日は代打でね、うちも3番に入ってるんですけども、ちょっと体力の関係で今日はベンチに出てたんですけども、代打で出てくれて打ってくれるっていうね。めっちゃ劣ってるやん。
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot,
だ
right?
よね、
Hits a
高めの
bomb,
チェンジアップや
hit one
ね。
yesterday.
これはジャストミート
Usually
で
when
捉
he
えた。
gets hot, he starts to hit them
大
in
体
bunches.
詰まるんやけど
This
ね。
could be the beginning of a
いやー、いい音だ。
very good hot streak.
さあ、4対1です。ね、
At the plate, Jake
これ
Cronenworth.
は助かる。
Second baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game
1 点
so
先
far.
制されたんでどうかなとは思ったんだけど。
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Softly hit toward the hole, reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the
Now
inning.
batting, shortstop.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tucupita Marcano is still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the
これも
gap.
いまいち伸びがないんだけど、
Back
どう
goes
だ
Calhoun.
どうだどうだどうだ取るの
On
かい
the
カ
warning
ー
track,
君。
he makes the catch.
ジャンプで取りやがって。
Had a
お前
long
すげ
way
え
to
じゃねえ
go to
か
make。that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers.
Nice
Took a
catch.
great angle at it,
これ
showed
メ
nice
ジャーこれ
closing
があるん
speed,
ですよね。
and ended up running close to 110 feet
もうあん
to
なとこから
finally
ジャン
bring
プ
it
してよ
in.
く取ったもんだよ
No。doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball well outside.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get
いや
back
ーこ
in
れ
the
は
strike zone.
ショートゴロ。
Fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves
な
an
るほ
error
ど。
as this side
い
is
やー
retired.
でもね、またホームランが出まし
But
た。
two come across to score in the
Two-run
inning,
home run.
courtesy of this 2-run home run.
ありがとうござい
Through
ます。
5
よく打って
innings,
くれた。
it's now 4-1 Friars.
よっしゃ。さあ、楽にピッチャー変えていこうか。
Joe Musgrove will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Joe Musgrove.
Now to bat, Nick
さあ、回は
Ahmed.
6回の
Lifetime
表
numbers
でござ
against
い
Joe
ます。
Musgrove. He's just 2 for 9.
The shortstop.
ダイヤモンドバックスの攻撃。
Ahmed.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Myers. And foul. The 1-1. High and deep down the left field
これ
line.
は切れるかな切れた。
And it's a
ド
foul
キッとす
ball.
るよね、もう上
Just
がり
not
方によ
able
っちゃ
to
っ
let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
メジャーの選手って本当になんかもうフライ打ち上げる時のなんかあれが怖いんだよ
Again, a 1-2.
ね。
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the
日
pitcher
本人っ
work.
て意外と打ち取ったと思えるんだけど。
There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Another 2-2 offering. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next to hit, David Peralta. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering. Nola is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ketel Marte. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Alex Young will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 49, Alex.
Now it'll be Manny Machado for his career in this matchup. He's 0 for 5.
Leading up for the Padres.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Machado.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. We'll stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Next, it'll be Jorge Ona, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. He'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Austin Nola, as he sends it on the ground to first.
これは進塁打にはなったかな。ありがとうございます。
For the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first baseman, number 10.
さあランナー三塁になりました。ツーアウトランナー三塁。
Next to stand in is Jurickson Profar. First pitch of the AB on its way.
バカ野郎打ち上げた。もう1点とはいきませんでした。センターフライ。
Friars forced to settle for
こ
just
こは
the
ね、ま
one.
た1点追加
We're
になり
through
ましたという
6
ことで、
full. The
7安打
Padres
5
lead
得
it
点。
5-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time.
うわー、嘘
Racing back,
マジか、いい音鳴った今。いやー、これは誰だ。パコーン打たれたわ。今日は MLB The Show 23デラックスエディションの購入者のみの先行プレー可能なんですが、そうなんだ。いやー、マジか、やられたぞ。
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with
音
your
鳴
pitching
った
coach
ね、
and
今。パ
go
ッカ
over
ー
some
ン打たれ。
strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
そうか、今日は24日か。あと発売日まで3日、4日かな。
At the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. Left side, but well foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out.
Wow! 嘘切れるか、お危ない。ドキドキするわ、もうええ音鳴ったからもうやめてくれ。2打席はやめてくれ。もう怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。もうこのピッチャー変えない方がいいのかな。ちょっと怖えぞこれ。あー、ありがとう。とりあえずワンアウト。よし、危ない危ない危ない、もう。おお、もうヒヤヒヤするわ、本当に。もうあの音だけやめてほしいわ、もう。自分が打った時にあの音鳴ってくれたらすっげえ安心感あんねんけど。
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up.
Okay.
First for round number 2.
素晴らしい。
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher.
まあなかなかパドレスの守備力は高いよね、これね。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
さあ、せめてこのピッチャーは8回まで、じゃあ7回まで、これは投げ切ってもらいたい。
And he misses with it, 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham.
Oh no!
This one, it's into the gap. Vogt isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe.
うわ、嘘ランニングホームランかよ。だかーやられた。3点目入れられたぞ。変えた方がいいのか、このピッチャーも。いや、変えよう。もうダメだ。お前は我慢できないもん。
Craig Stammen will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
追いついてくるね。さあ、ブルペンはとりあえずこの人とこの人は投げさせておこうか。
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One and one. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he pops it up.
取った。オッケー、ナイスキャッチ。いや、よく取ってくれた。さすが守備範囲の広いね、このメジャーの選手。うわ、ギリギリだよ。あれを取るのか。すごい動体視力やね。でもあれを取れる選手がすごい動体視力やで、ほんまに。
Now to the plate, here is Craig Stammen. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 9.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes
above the belt.
That's so tough to lay off of.
Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Driven nicely.
これはナイスバッティングや。オッケー。これセカンド取れるぞ。そうだコース。
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
どんな野球ゲームやねん。
So now to the plate, Tucupita Marcano. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
タッチしないとダメなんだよね。
Fouled off.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
これは犠牲フライにはなるでしょう。オッケー。いい仕事した。ありがとう。はい。さあ、これで6対3、追加点入れました。ナイスナイスナイス。
At the plate now is Will Myers. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
これはライトフライか。
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tim LaCastro.
Tim LaCastro.
Drew Pomeranz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Drew.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The bat.
Next, it'll be Nick Ahmed. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he hits at a 364 clip. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. That misses 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop.
Gotta find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ona will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So next to bat will be David Peralta, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Nola gathers.
Okay,
time and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Padres on top 6-3. Yohan Lopez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 50.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He bounced out last time up.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the AB now. Skied into straightaway
これは
right.
ちょっと詰まった感じかな。
Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent.
そうやね、WBC23 感動しましたね。
Is Trent Grisham. No career
い
numbers to
やー、
talk
本
about
当
for
に
this
ね、
matchup.
楽しかった、あの試合は。
First pitch coming, here it is.
さあ、これはいい当たりだぞ。頼む、伸びてくれ。入ったホームランでございます。よし。いやもうこのパーフェクトのタイミングのあった時の音がまた最高。パッカーンいうのええわ。ありがとうございます。マイングネス。いやいい音。この音何回聞いてもいいわ本当に。423フィートね。いやー嬉しい。気持ちいいわ。
Into the box, Jorge Ona will swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Lopez is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it.
この新しいあれは似てるんだけど、いろいろね、このどんどんリアルになっていくのはいいんですけどね。あと。わーありがとうダメ押しかこれで。なんだかんだ喋りながらね行きました。連続ホームランありがとうございます。よりリアルになっていってまあね、いやもうこの2-1でもかなりリアルっていうかもう俺これで満足って思えるぐらいなんですけど、 まあさすがにね PS4 でやる19とかね1716あたりはちょっとまだこのねちょっと古さがあるというかゲームは来てるけど、いやまあ日でもかなりリアル、これ以上どうしてっていうところは
To the plate now, Austin Nova. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
そう、どこまでリアルになっていくんかね。でもなんかもうほんまにゲーム画面じゃなくて実写画面になったら爆笑やな、ほんま。そこまでいくみたいな。
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
いやまあこのぐらいが一番いいのかな、本当に。なんかあんまりこれ以上なんかもうやりすぎると逆になんかやりづらいゲームになってくるというか、1、2、2、3あたりぐらいのリアルさで、あとはもう毎年毎年選手が新しくなっていく感覚でええんちゃうかななんて思ってますけども。またーありがとう。3連続、これは気持ちいいぞ。決して簡単な球じゃなかったと思うんだけどね、これ。
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s.
いやなんかそんな簡単な球でもなかったぞ今の。
It's pretty special.
シンカーだって今の。
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2.
バッティングしてるんですけど。
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
外のシンカーやったね今ね。それでもそこまで楽な球じゃない。
The 1-1.
だって先発ピッチャーに5回ぐらいまで完全に抑えられてたんやけどね、ここに来て打線がまた爆発したっていう。
Hard sinker misses 2-2.
当たり出すとなんかもうやっぱ化け物級のバッターばっかりいるから怖いよね本当に。
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
There's ball 4.
もうピッチャー変えた方がいいんじゃないですかこの人。ああそうだね、変えましょうか。誰にしようかな。この人かな。
Tommy Pham will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
エンジェルスはちょっと辛いところあるよね。パドレスは打線が爆発すると本当もうすごいねこれ。
From the stretch. Pretty well
ああこれは下がってるぞ下がってるぞ下がってる、見送った。入ったホームラン。変えた方がいいって言ってんじゃんもう。
First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
11対3でございます。もう勝負ありだね。
This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's
すごいねこの回4連打ですよ。
Matty V, I don't know what this is. Hero, is this bad pitching or
それは変えるわな。
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter,
さあ次回のパドレス戦か次回ぐらいでまたダルビッシュをね先発させようかなと思ってるんで。
0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second.
さあここはセカンドゴロ。いやーようやく長い攻撃が終わりました。ありがとう。いやもう本当に気持ちよくホームランを打たせていただきました。
These folks may be on a beach before long. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball.
Sunday Baseball. さあ最後ね抑えが投げていきましょう。
Keonekela takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
1試合4発ですね。なかなか素敵だった。
Coming forward, the veteran outfielder Ketel Marte. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Kela, a 6'1" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season? Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2. Freezes
okay.
Strikeout looking.
ベシェッときましたね。ベシェッと。
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
So next to hit is Christian Walker. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat.
もうちょっと待って。もう今日この審判ほんまに地獄やわ。マスク取れ。ボール当てたるから。
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Okay,
and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Eduardo Escobar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Arizona down to its last strike. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Okay,
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Paddock earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark
いやーなかなかね一気に4ホーマーいきましたよ。まあまあ蓋を開けてみれば結局6ホーマーかな。7ホーマーか。 かなりもう今日はホームラン構成でいけたんで楽だった。ほぼほぼね、4回、5回まではね、そうやね、4回までは、3回まではノーヒットだったのかな。ようやく4回でツーランが出てってな感じでね。もうあとは毎回得点ですよ。これはすごいわ。ありがたかった。ありがとうございます。いやー、本当によく打った。ほんまよく打った。はい、ということでお送りしてまいりました。MLB The Show 21シーズンでございましたと。まあ、開幕からとりあえず、ダイヤモンドバックス戦が、4戦あっての、3勝1敗ということで、まあね、勝ち越したということで、ありがたいですね。さあ、次回なんですけども、サンフランシスコジャイアンツ3連戦行った後にここで休憩なんですけども、ただ、こっからがめちゃくちゃ長い。このテキサスレンジャーズ戦からのこれ何日これ2週間1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14、15、16、17連続試合ですよ。こんなん絶対故障者出るんちゃうかっていうぐらいヘビーな予定なんですけども、次の試合の難易度本当心配だわ。もう勝てねえんじゃねえか。まあね、勝てない試合もあるからこそ、この MLB の面白いとこでございますと。勝てる試合があって、勝てない試合もあるから、ね、これぞザ・リアル野球でございます。ということで、勝てない時が一番悔しいんですけどね、本当。まあね、そんな悔しさをね、また、味わいながらやるっていうのも、このゲームのいいとこなのかな、なんて思ったりもしますと。はい、ということで、ケンちゃんありがとうございました。まゆさんもありがとうございましたということで、今日はこれにて終了したいと思います。死のロードが始まったらほんまにみんな体力奪い取られていくんじゃねえかとかって思うんですけども、お疲れ様でした。はい、それでは皆さんさよなら、バイバイ。